Hey, happy Friday, everybody. Let's get into it today. Happy Friday. We're going to check in with each other from the week. I was just sitting here doing a little work, feeling good this morning. I'm going to go live on Instagram and I'm going to go live on Facebook right quick. But hello, welcome in. It's Friday. What did you conquer this week, child? What did you conquer this week? Sometimes it takes Facebook to a while to show that I'm live. Happy Friday, friend. What did you conquer this week? Let's get into it today. We are ending our week, honey. Y'all cut sup on the show yesterday. Y'all cut sup on the show yesterday. We had a good time yesterday on the show for real. I started the show on Friday and I was like, child, oh, Ivana's back. Hey, girl, happy Friday. I started the show yesterday and I was like, child, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm tired. But baby, y'all started, baby, y'all was in the comments having me howling yesterday. So I was like, babe, I'm ready to do the show today. So happy Friday. Ivana, you already know you owe the girls an update. Shout out to the girls that are watching on TikTok. Um, hey girl, she said, honey, a great show yesterday. Yeah, y'all had me tripping. Me and hubby was talking about y'all yesterday. We ended up going to happy hour. So happy Friday, girl. What did you conquer this week inside your business, friend? I was sitting here working right before I started the show, just kind of getting myself together for any type of work that I'm gonna do this weekend, which is gonna be a lot of work that I'm gonna get done this weekend. I have to keep my momentum up. So happy Friday, friend. What did you conquer this week, girl? What did you conquer in your business, big or small? Because y'all know our thing is here. We do not want to get to a Friday and feel like we did a lot of busy work. We don't want to get to a Friday and feel like we can't clearly see what we conquer, right? And for some of us, those we conquered some personal invisible things. So cheers to that too, girl. I ain't mad at that, baby. I ain't mad at that, friend. I know for me this week I conquered, Lord, this is the fifth week of the show, which is literally nothing for consistency. But it ain't too bad. So week 5. And then I got a lot of stuff that I want to work on for the weekend. So what did you conquer this week inside your business? A little accountability here today on this Friday. What did you do this week? Was it, and y'all know we have this big thing, especially if you know about what we believe in inside the Conquer Club, is making sure that we get to Friday and we did more than create content. We want to get to Friday and say that we've been able to do more than just create content because that's having for a lot of us that's kind of like bare minimum for us to be able to see some results and movements in our business. All right. Ivana says, I got to hop on a Zoom, but here's my update. Shayna has been amazing helping me. Conquer Club has been awesome. I'm doing a follow up at noon. My offer is being fine tuned. My journey is being tweaked. It's a clarity for me. I love it. Oh my God. So if you watched the show yesterday, I'm going to have to explain the situation because I know Ivana has to hop on a Zoom. But Ivana says, so yesterday we were here. Ivana says that she saw this really nice looking guy on Hinge and they started following each other on Instagram and she was trying to figure out, should she shoot her shot? And so Ivana says, I did shoot my shot. He responded. I haven't read it, of course. You haven't read it, friend, girl. You left him on red. Oh, well, you didn't even left him on red. You left him on delivered. She said, Ivana says, I said Hinge failed me, but that page follow back came through. Girl, you better not you leaving him on delivered. I don't know what he said. I'm sure he responded quick, girl. Oh. Oh, so yeah. Now this is the thing about us. We're gonna leave you on delivered, but we've seen what it says. She says, he said, well, hello there. Baby, you in there. What'd you say the kids look like? She says, "So now I gotta think." Girl, you can be you. And it's gonna be T friend. I can't wait to hear more about it. She said what he said, well, hello there. Ooh, on delivered. Ooh, I knew you was gonna come back with an update. And I knew that it was gonna go well. I'm not surprised at all, Ivana. I'm not surprised at all. Girlfriend. Well, we see what Ivana conquered. Okay. So what did you conquer this week inside your business? I don't have well, I guess I wanted to do shout out to y'all for us doing 5 weeks of the show. Y'all know we're here every weekday just for us to talk about entrepreneurship, talk about our goals, check in with each other with our goals. We do laugh and get a little messy sometimes. Talk about a lot of different topics. But the goal here is for us to have a place every day as we're conquering big things. For us to be able to check in with each other here with the show. So shout out to y'all. We've been doing that for 5 weeks now. Y'all have done some amazing stuff like Ivana, like Allison, like Rashana, Trisha, y'all been doing y'all thing. I don't know if you're gonna be like me where you're gonna be working this weekend. I am gonna be working this weekend. I just want to share some of the stuff that I'm gonna be doing. Maybe it inspire you and give you some ideas for your business too. Of course, the easiest thing that we always talk about pre-scheduling and pre-recording content. Now, y'all know I love Metricool so much. Rashana, she came back with an update today. Oh, that's right. Okay, I got to get back to what I'm doing this weekend. That's right. Rashana is doing Disney this weekend. Yeah, she said I'm in Orlando. Follow me, y'all. That's going to be so dope. I can't wait to see you experience Disney this weekend. How dope is that for, you know, when we talk about women like Rashana, and we did an episode of the podcast together for her to go through like her story, for her to be traveling inside of her business, just doing big things. I just love it. I love it. I love it. I'm so here for it. So cheers to you. I hope you enjoyed Disney this weekend. What a blessing to be in a position, where you can get up and go to Disney. People are endorsing you and everything. So that's just truly amazing. We don't take it lightly. We say thank God for it. This is a truly, truly, truly beautiful thing. So go, you girl. Go, friend. I'm here for it. So, okay, if you're working like me this weekend, some stuff I'm doing, planning out content. Now, y'all know I always talk about Metricool. Now, Rashada, you see, Ivana didn't play around, baby. Y'all, when we was on live yesterday, apparently y'all wasn't playing. Ivana got her advice. Now, here's the thing, now, Rashana. We're gonna have to tag Allison too. Um, Ivana done left the man on delivered. She ain't opened up the message yet, but she's already said. She said, "Baby, she busy." Why do we play games? Rashana said, "Baby, he like you, friend." I love y'all down because y'all are so funny. I love y'all down. He said, "I'm finna pop you." Yes, because she done left the man on deliver, girl. She said, "I'm finna pop you, girl. Stop playing with that man." Because Rashana said, "Baby, he like you, friend." Oh my God, baby. Y'all are everything. Y'all are everything. Y'all are everything. He does like you, Ivana. I told her we ain't surprised at all. I said, "Girl, I'm not surprised that this man like you." All right. Okay, so we're talking about what we conquered this week. Rashawn, I want to know what you conquered. Uh, Rashana get on. She said, "This is why you ain't got nobody now. You playing." She said, "Stop playing with that man, girl. Don't play with him now. Don't do that to him." Okay, so what are we going to conquer? This weekend. I don't know if you're resting or if you're working like me. Oh, I was saying that I love Metricool so much, y'all. That is my favorite tool for like scheduling out my content. It's Metricool. Their free plan is top tier. This is where you can schedule out your TikToks too, if you don't know already. Like if you're trying to schedule out TikToks, this is where you can schedule out your TikToks. What's up, Ty? She says, Happy Friday, ladies. What's up, girl? We're just talking about what we conquered this week. And I was just telling the ladies that I'm going to be working this weekend. I got to put my head down. I got to put my head down, y'all. I got to put my head down. I got to put my head in this laptop and in my handy dandy. I don't know if you're a journal girl like me. I got to write everything out. I use my laptop for everything, but I got to write it out. I got to put my head down, girl. I got to get to it. I cannot let up. Rashana says, I'm going to schedule this content, y'all. I didn't even get to do it. I can't wait to see the content from Disney. I want to be. Are you gonna be in your stories and stuff? Because I want to experience the trip too. I'm talking about from the time y'all park in a parking lot. I want to see the whole thing. Ty says it's definitely a working weekend. Yeah, this is the season for it. This is the season for it. Um, Business is feeling good. And I thank God for it and I relish in it because I had too many seasons of this where I was just bawling my eyes out because I was like, I know I have something, but I couldn't connect the dots. But I'm connected a few dots now. I play Connect 4 with this bad boy. Rashana says, not the Blues Clues reference handy dandy. Girl, if you anything like me, like I'm the type of girl, like I'm gonna have my laptop. But this right here, it ain't organized or nothing. I'm talking about I just have to write stuff down. Are y'all like that too? Well, y'all gotta write a lot of stuff down, like when you're planning for your business. I don't care what I plan on the computer, baby. I need to write it down. For real. She said, yes, check me out of my stories too. Okay, good. Well, I'll be watching the stories then. I need to try to check in. For real. Yes, baby. Ty says it's going to be a working weekend for the girls. I think I worked last weekend too. Was it? Yeah, I did work last weekend. It was the weekend, but it was there for 20 weekend, that Easter weekend that I really took off. But I gotta put my head down for real. Rashana says, I keep tons of notebooks and journals. I do too. And you know, sometimes what I do, friend, let me tell you how much I believe in me. I be writing little notes to my future self, like I'll date it like in January 12th, 2019. One day you're gonna see this, you're gonna be a millionaire. Like, or even I'll go back and look at my stuff. I was like, oh, look at me. I was trying to figure it out. And I'm gonna be doing that years from now too, seeing 30 people in the Conquer Club. I'm gonna be like, oh, look at it. It's gonna be 3,000 people. So I says, yep, I got 2 notebooks and 2 calendars. Yes, I feel you. Like I gotta see it in my hands. Should I do the same thing? Yes, honey. I gotta see it in my hands. I gotta write it down, girl. I gotta write it down. And I'm telling y'all, today is Friday. Oh my God. I have nothing, no calls on my calendar. I have a to-do list. I got a budget that I said really been wanting to do for a long time, even though it's so small. God, it just took me so long to like figure it out. So I'm doing that, which I'm really excited about it. I done went over my numbers for April, which is something I didn't used to do. I used to run away from my numbers. I know, right? Rashada said my kids gonna be reading it when I'm old. Baby, this the footage for my documentary. Don't play with it. I already thought about it. When they do that documentary at the end of my near the end of my legacy, they're gonna go back and have so much footage and notes of greatness and progress. Okay. Hello. Hey Sarah, she says, good afternoon, ladies. What's up, girl? We're just talking about what we conquered this week. So let us know, what did you conquer this week? Rashana's going out to Disney. If you were on the show yesterday, Ivana did shoot her shot at that man. Me and Ty are sharing that we are going to be locked in and working this weekend. I got to put my head down. I did take a rest day. Um, on Wednesday, I slept all day. I finished the show and I went to sleep. I slept till like 6 o'clock and then slept all night. So I was tired and I just had to give myself that. And yesterday, it just is what it is. And today, gonna be the same way. But tomorrow I'm gonna lock back in. So all right, this weekend, y'all know I was telling y'all I love Metricool for scheduling content. That scheduling content thing is a no brainer. Like that's a no brainer. That is a no brainer. Um, what else I'm gonna be doing this weekend? Doing some follow ups. I got 6 hot names. Like I keep a little list of like super, 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 super hot people that I need to be touching base with, like literally multiple times per week. So I got to do that. And y'all know I keep that organized in my Monday.com, which is what we're going to be doing in the Conquer Club this May. I'm going to be showing you my entire Monday.com, how I keep up with everything. Zara says she's going to be working on organizing her content. Okay. I feel you. Man, that content pool can feel like so much. And I think that's another reason why, sometimes like people will teach you something and it's not like until years later that you can truly implement it. Because I remember this coach, it was years ago, and she did this webinar and it was so fire. She was talking about the concept of having she called it like hero style content, like the type of content that you can do at the drop of a dime with your eyes closed, no matter if it's a good day, bad day, or whatever. And at the time, like I heard her, but I didn't get it. But now I get it. Now I'm like, oh, I can just go live and I can use that and I can turn it into a clip, a post, a blog, a quote, or this, that. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, have one kind of form of hero content and then disperse it. And then that way, content creation doesn't really feel like a big pool. So I didn't really get it at that time, but now I get it because now I can take one live and pop it into Opus Pro and it'll turn it into 20 TikTok shorts, captions, everything ready to go. So I'm like, now I get it. Repurpose it, YouTube video. I'm like, I get it. Want to turn into a blog, take the transcript, put it into ChatGPT. I'm like, now I get it. So that kind of changed my perspective on creating content so that it doesn't really take up too much of my time and still being super visible. So I get it, girl. It's a lot. Child, a lot. All right, Todd says, I did conquer my new schedule this week. Perfectly productive and peaceful. Yes. Now that's a combination all 2025, okay? Productive and peaceful. I'm here for that, girl. I'm here for that. I truly am. I truly am. So we're starting up a new month inside the show. So y'all probably will see a lot more stuff on me helping us get organized. But I did create something for y'all. If y'all are like, Deb, I'm feeling really amped about May. I'm feeling really good for May. She said, that's good advice. Thanks for that. Of course, Nakia. Thank you, girl. If y'all are like, man, I really want to get organized for May, I am in the process of getting organized. I do have a freebie that I created. It's actually a planning guide for May, but it's really simple. I already have it in a PDF. So if you like, I will drop it in the chat. Let me stop talking because I can't do two things at one time. I'm gonna drop it in the chat. What's up, Coco? Oh, I can't. It ain't gonna let me post on my personal page. Dang. But DM me the word May if you want it because I already have it typed up. So the big focus with this planning PDF that I've put together is not about helping you create content or give you content ideas. Okay, you do your thing with that. But what it's going to help you is to understand what are some of the things that you may want to think about in your business besides creating content. That's going to help you conquer a more productive week, help you make some sales, help you generate some leads. I took my process, what I do and what I've taught literally hundreds of others to do, and I put it into a really simple PDF. And since the Conquer Club has kind of mastered that process, now we're giving it away as a freebie. So if you like, just DM me the word May and I'm gonna send it right to you. I already got it. For real. People have used it and doubled their sales. So I love to share it with you. Coco says, "Hi, beautiful. What's up, girl? Happy Friday, friend." Y'all know me. This is a season where I'm putting my head down, but I have been trying to balance my rest too, friend. Girl, been trying to balance my rest. It was 9:30. I was like, oh, girl, let me get up because I was sitting there watching something messy on YouTube, child. And when I get done with this, I'm ordering me a pizza and some wings. It's already in my DoorDash cart. They was like, this place not open till 11. And I was like, well, bring it to me at 11:45. Child, what you talking about? Obviously, you know I want it. I'm out here. It's okay. That's gonna be it for me. And I got a lot of stuff to knock off my to-do list for May. Yes. Thank you for saying it too. DM the word May. Yes, girl. And let me tell you a little bit more about it. Do y'all want to see it right quick? Because I think actually, yeah, girl. Let's do it. Yeah. Let me take this off so we can see. Because if you're on here and you're like, hey, for May, I really kind of want to lock in. Shoot, we can get into it right quick. So I have a framework around getting sales for the month. That's here. Let me show you. Okay. This is the most important part with this. You being able to track the people that you are talking to. Okay, so if you DM somebody on Monday or somebody reached out to you last Tuesday, did you ghost them? Did you follow up with them? That person that you met 2 weeks ago that was like, oh, yeah, send me the link, and you never sent the link. Like, this will prevent that from happening inside your business, because I feel like that's where a lot of missed opportunities were for me in my business, where I would talk to people. People would comment under my stuff and be like, oh, yeah, I want to buy this. Or they DM me, or I'd be out in public and I'd be, yeah, child. Next thing I know, I'm getting home. I done got me something to eat and sat down. This PDF that I've created will prevent that. And all you have to do is DM me the word May, and I'll send it to you. And what's happening is, like, the ladies in the Conquer Club, they're getting used to actually tracking the people that they're talking to. So if you meet somebody outside, they go on your tracker. If somebody comments, they go on your tracker. If somebody DMs you, they go on your tracker. And you prevent yourself from getting in the loop of losing people. Okay, so imagine if all of those people that you've come in contact with in the past year were on that tracker, how it could increase your sales, how it could deepen relationships and create more opportunities for you. So that's the type of stuff that we do inside the Conquer Club. And this is the type of stuff that we're held accountable to every Tuesday night, which is why you see women like Allison that are coming in and they're like, hey, like, I'm seeing next level stuff happening in my business. So yeah, girl. So we can do that for the month of May. Yeah, girl. We can do something that you can do in your business too. It's something I do. That's what I do, child. I be tracking them, honey. I got people that DM'd me back in 2023 on my tracker. Baby, don't play with it, okay? Until I can automate it and scale my business with money and money and money and ads and ads and ads, baby, I ain't trying to miss a beat for real. I can't be on that. I can't float around in the season like that where I talk a good game, but I don't go back and follow up. Or I talk a good game and tell you all this amazing stuff about my business and you reach out and I didn't come back around. Like, I can't do that to myself no more. So I created me a really dynamic tracker that I've been using for years. I created a really brief version of it for some of my clients, the way they can get started in it. And it's just a game changer. That's the type of stuff that we do besides content. You know what I'm saying? So you do your content, but you get in that tracker too. And if ain't nobody on your tracker, then that's what we focus on. Game, telling you, game changing, game changing, game changing. But that's the type of work and organization that moves the needle. So, and we can do it together. If that's something that you think, that'll really help me, we can do it together, girl. So, okay. I love y'all, but that's about it. Okay. So I hope y'all had an amazing week. Do something for yourself this weekend. Conquer Club, we will be back on Tuesday, May the 6th. We're going to start off May. I'm going to give a really transparent tour of behind the scenes of my business, but it's only for members of the Conquer Club. So if you're interested in joining, you can hear more about it here, and you can go to our website at jointheconquerclub.com. Me, the Conquer Club is a sisterhood. I didn't know a lot of these ladies. I have truly made connections, real friendships, bonds. I've cried with these ladies. It elevated my business so much, just putting a foot on the gas and stomping on necks, like literally. I'm really proud to be a part of this space, and I think this is what entrepreneurs need. Yeah, so every Tuesday night we're inside the Conquer Club. This is the type of stuff we're doing, holding each other accountable, growing our own communities. The ladies there, they have their own live streams that they do for their people. They have their own social media content that they schedule together and bounce ideas with each other. Um, this is why women like Ivana is coming in. She's like, I have so much clarity because we meet literally every single Tuesday night, no matter what. And so this upcoming May, we do a kickoff call at the beginning of each month. We're going to kick off our call for May, which is going to be behind the curtain, which is when the ladies can see a transparent tour on how I keep up with email marketing content, tracking everybody that I've talked to in one place. Okay. We'd love for you to join us. You can go to our website. You must apply for membership for 2025 at jointheconquerclub.com. And I'll